Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to Everyday Inspiration. We are doing another summer themed swimming floats themed layout this month. This is something we did last year as well. I think Lisa provided the photo from last year, and I think it's Dolly's photo from this year. So I just wanted to recap the layout I made from last year because we are big fans of floats apparently here on Everyday Inspiration, and I loved this layout so much. So I was going to pop in here and share this one quickly before I get into today's layout and just say thank you so much for watching, and we're excited to be back. We took just a little break during the month of July because of every off the board happening and just crazy as it is that summer can be, even in the middle of a pandemic. So thanks everyone so much for watching, and I'll get you on fast forward with today's layout. So to kick everything off, I'm going to use two pattern papers here, and I chose both of them. They're from close to my heart. However, they are from like a dinosaur line that I was given as a gift. And I've kind of not really been using them, but I felt like they were bright and summery and worked perfectly as a background. So I'm doing the wonky corner kind of lines going on there. Love that. And now I have two photos. So originally I absolutely had planned to scrapbook this photo of Nora and Barrett together. And you're going to see me go ahead and work with this for a little bit. I had some black thread that Mr. Barrett had got into my sewing machine and used a little bit of it. So I just, instead of trying to put it back together, I just cut it, and I'm going to have a messy thread somewhere thinking it's going to be on this layout. That doesn't stay. The contrast of that black on there, it doesn't work. I do love the blue though, and I'll get to that in a minute. So the first thing I want to do is I am kind of following a layout from Stash Bash Palooza, where there was a ton of banners at the bottom. And that's what I remembered from the layout. I didn't really look at it as I was creating this. I just remembered that there were tons of banners. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and use my stickers and everything. Now this is from my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of August. I'm really trying hard to work through this. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job so far, and it's only, halfway through the month, so that's pretty good. I'm feeling really, really good with the progress that I'm making. So I'm trying to pick all the words that say something about wet or summer or swimming or something along those lines. And I'm just going to kind of randomly place them and figure out where I want to go. As I was doing that, one of the little tiny pieces there's a border strip at the very bottom, and the sticker parts that hold the border strip together came off, and it's just this tiny little sliver of a sticker that I just placed on top of my branding strip that I'm using as my big long border to hold all of the banners. And I like that. It adds just a little bit more interest. So I love little things like that. And then this sticker that says, pull hair, don't care. It was too long to make work with the banners that I'm trying to work with. So I decided to actually place it on the branding strip instead. And now I'm struggling. My problem is the photo of Barrett with the green. I couldn't make it work. I didn't have anything else that was green. So I take that photo away, and instead I'm going to go ahead and just use the photo of Nora. And I pulled in this pattern paper that I just happened to remember that I have. This is from the Maggie Holmes collection, the summer collection she had last year, Sunny Days. And I knew there were photos of girls floating on floaties. And so I'm like, oh, perfect. And so this is how I'm incorporating this photo and inspiration to today's layout. I also wanted to go ahead and in my kit, I grabbed this bit of an Ipsy bag packaging, and I was going to do a fun packaging technique, and it didn't really work on this. I just kind of wanted a bit of something underneath the photo because I love the blue in this pattern paper. It's gorgeous. Made me think of the water. It was perfect, but I wanted there to be a little bit more depth. So I played around with that a little bit and made it a little bit darker. So it's almost like the photo and the pattern paper beneath it is like the splash in the pool is kind of where I was going with that. And I'm going to lay everything back down. I'm going to play with the strips again. And this layout, it took me forever, but it's fun. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. But I'm going to go ahead and play, and then I get stuck. You can also see that I switched the orientation of the pattern paper, the background that I did. The kind of wonky corners are now down at the bottom. I liked that. I felt like it was a little bit better for a grounding aspect to my layout. So that's perfect. And of course I have everything onto the left-hand side because the photo of Nora, she's looking to the right and I didn't want her to look off the page. So it was better to have everything a little bit more tilted to the left, which is why everything is like that. I chose to go that route. I do believe in the layout that I'm trying to use for the Stash Bash Palooza 2 from Christina. I think it was like that as well. So I'm going to come back to you live so you can see what everything looks like because of course my camera cut out. So hold on a second. Sorry you guys, it's a bad habit I've gotten myself into. I apologize. I will try to do better, I promise. So what did I do? I took the stickers and I layered them up. So there's banners and words and all sorts of stuff. I was struggling with this area having this big blue space. So what I decided to do was I like this kind of like stair step of these words, and I put a little tag here so I can write my journaling, and then it needed a little more, so I added one more tag. I did try 3. I didn't like the balance of that, so I left it. Came over here, added this let's ride into the sun, liked that. Wanted another pop of yellow, so I just did a quick corner piece up in this corner here. Came back, added just one of these palm leaves and this rare and beautiful to cover the space that was gapping between this little tag here and this this tag and this banner, sorry. And that worked really well. And I got another one of those chipboards used up, which makes me so happy. And then I just went into my stash and decided that I needed to add a little bathing suit because she's in a super cute bathing suit and she's just so sweet. I added another little banner here just so there was something there. This up here, I'm going to date stamp it, and then I finished it off with 2 more of the palm leaves. So I'm super happy with the way it turned out. I mean, I definitely think you can see the inspiration from the inspiration photo for Everyday Inspiration this year. This month. I did, like I said, I didn't want to do another one where there was lots of floats because I did that last year. So wanted to take it a little bit different. It's still a layout about Nora though, so you know, can't get away from that. And I love this little wonky angle, and I love how I got inspiration from the Stash Bash Palooza. That's always so fun. I did take it a little bit on my own, which I always do. That's the whole fun part about Stash Bash, about Paloozas that Christina does, is you can kind of do your own thing. So that's what I have for you guys today. Please make sure you head on over and check out Crystal and Daisy and Dolly and Jen and Lisa. And we will be back next month. We are back to it, and I can't wait to see what we come up with next month. Links will be below, and I'll see everyone soon. Bye!